into 9, chapter 23, text number 19 onwards. Okay, so 19 to 38 is the description about Yadu dynasty. Okay, the Maharaj Yayāti's eldest son Yadu, his dynasty. Okay, so 19th shloka. Varnayami mahapunyam sarva papa haram nirnam yador vamsam narha shrutva sarva papai pramuchyate. Varnayami mahapunyam. Srila Shukdev Goswami is telling that, hey, O Maharaj Parikshit, now I am going to tell you Varnayami, now I am going to explain you mahapunyam. Sarva Papa Haram Nirnam, the most auspicious, and the description which will Sarva Papa Haram Nirnam, all the sinful reaction it will vanquish. That explanation I am going to tell you. Yador Vamsam Naraha Shrutva, after hearing what? Yador Vamsam. After hearing about Yadu Vamsha, Yadu dynasty, Sarva Papai Pramuchyate. All the pap, all the sinful reactions are vanquished. Okay, that is the 19th shloka. So, he is telling the glories of future discussion. What I am going to tell you now, you understand what is the glories of it. Okay, so Shukdev Goswami is saying. So that in order to, why he is telling glories early at the first step, so that the hearer, the audience attention comes more and they become more attentive, that now something very important is coming. Yes. So that is why he is saying like that. Okay. Okay. So that is 19th shloka. 20th. Yatra vatirno bhagavan paramatma narakritihi yado sahasrajit kroshta nalo ripur iti shrutah chatvarah sunavastatra shatajit prathamatmajah mahahayo renuhayo hayascheti tatsuta. So now he is explaining the dynasty. Yatra, wherein in which dynasty Avatirna descended Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. Paramatma, who is the super soul of all living entities. Nar akritihi, a person exactly resembling a human being. Okay. Yadaho, of Yadu Sahasrajit, Kroshta, Nalaha, Nala, Ripu, Iti, Shrutaha. Thus they are celebrated. Chatvara, 4. Sunavaha, sons. Tatra, therein Satajit. Prathama Atmaja, of the first sons. Mahahaya, Renuhaya, Hayahaya, Cha, and Iti, the Tatsutaha, his sons, the sons of Shatajit. The Supreme, so why? Okay, so in 19th shloka he said that by hearing these glories of Yadu dynasty, one is relieved of all sinful reactions. Okay, so what is the specialty of that? Why this great quality is there in this description? So he's saying that the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, the super soul in the hearts of all living entities, the Paramatma, descended in his original form as a human being in the dynasty or family of Yadu. Why this is very important, this description, this dynasty is very important, because the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, came in this. Krishna has to come. Okay, Krishna wanted to come here, take incarnation, or himself come, or whatever reason he is coming, that is fine. But when he came, he selected this dynasty. Among all the present dynasty, there are so many, but Krishna selected this one. So that means it becomes a very important one, right? So that is the idea here. Okay, that is why it is very, very important to hear about this, because there are so many dynasties, Kshatriya dynasty, Brahmin dynasty, so many dynasties are there. Krishna could have selected them and come there as he could have appeared there in those dynasty, but no, he selected Yadu dynasty. So that is why Yadu dynasty became the most glorious. Okay, that is similarly when Krishna came in Kali Yuga as Bhagavan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Sri Chaitanya, then why he came? He came in order to teach the people how to do bhakti. So for that purpose, he had to practice. He said, I will teach bhakti by action. So I will practice as a devotee. So I will come as a devotee. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a devotee incarnation, Bhakta Avatar. So he came as a devotee. So as a devotee, the first thing is you have to accept a guru. You have to take diksha in a bona fide sampradaya. Right? In a bona fide sampradaya, you have to take initiation, then only you are considered as a initiated or a devotee. So you are when you are connected in that parampara, then your bhakti is pramanik and you can progress very nicely. So diksha is a very important step in this life of bhakta. So Bhagavan Mahaprabhu, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came in order to teach bhakti with action. Right? Okay, so we have to understand it very nicely. So when he came to teach bhakti in action, so he came as a bhakta avatar, a devotee incarnation. He incarnated as devotee. So he is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself, but he came in the form of devotee. So first thing, now he in the form of devotee means he has to teach everything. So he has to teach to take diksha also. So he has to take diksha. So he also accepted a guru, and then he has to teach that guru need to be from a pramanik sampradaya. So he took initiation from a sampradaya, that is Madhva sampradaya. Okay, so there were so many sampradaya that time also. Even Ramanuja sampradaya was there, Shri sampradaya, and Madhva sampradaya was there, Nimbark sampradaya is there, Rudra sampradaya is there. So all these four sampradayas were there, but whom Krishna selected to take initiation, that is Brahma sampradaya, right? So Krishna accepted initiation from Brahma sampradaya, from Madhva's line. So that's why it became more important, right? So because there are all, but whom Krishna selected to take initiation? Madhva. So that is why this Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya became the most important, right? So the way here Krishna selected to take incarnation as Yadu dynasty among all the dynasties available. And similarly, Bhagavan Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu selected to take initiation in the bhakti line of Madhvacharya. Okay. So that is the point. Madhva's line. So Madhva's line, Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya became the most important one. Okay. Because Mahaprabhu selected, so it came on top of everything. Okay. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. As confirmed in Srimad Bhagavatam 1-11, Vadanti tat tattva vidas sattvam yajnanam adavya brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabdyate. Okay. So, translation says that the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, the Super Soul in the hearts of all living entities, descended in his original form as a human being in the dynasty or family of Yadu. Yadu had four sons named Sahasrajit, Kroshta, Nala and Ripu. Of these four, the eldest Sahasrajit had a son named Shatjit, who had three sons named Mahahai, Renuhai and Haihai. So, Prabhupada is bringing this 1 to 11 from Srimad Bhagavatam. Vadanti tat tattva vidas tattvam yajnanam adavayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shaptyate. Learned transcendentalists who know the absolute truth call this non-dual substance Brahman, Paramatma or Bhagavan. So, the supreme truth is understood in three ways, or you can say in three levels: Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan. Okay. The majority of transcendentalists understand only the impersonal Brahman or localized Paramatma. For the personality of Godhead is very difficult to understand. The Prabhupada is saying that all the transcendentalists, Vadanti tattva vidas tattvam, many tattvavid, okay, they are understanding absolute truth at three levels: Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan, three levels. Okay. But many among all, almost all go and understand till Brahman. Okay. Or some are very advanced than Paramatma level 2. Why? Because third level, Bhagavan level, to understand that level is very difficult. Why difficult? Krishna says it is difficult. As the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita 7.3, Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschid yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschid mam veti tattvataha. Krishna himself declared that Manusyanam sahasreshu, out of many thousands of people, one. Manusyanam sahasresu kaschid yatati siddhaye. Out of thousands of men, one may endeavor for perfection, for siddhi, for perfection. And of those, out of 1,000 men, one will endeavor for perfection. And out of those 1,000 of people, one will achieve, and of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth. So, first of all, among thousands people, one will try to understand Krishna as he is. Tattvataha. This word Tattvataha is very important. It comes in Bhagavad Gita many times. Janma karm chame divyam yome veti Tattvataha. Tattvataha. By in tattva, tattvic understanding. Okay, what is what? What is Krishna? What is Vishnu? What is Shakti? What is Shiva? Shiva Tattva, Jiva Tattva, or Vishnu Tattva, Shakti, all this Tattvataha. What is Krishna Tattva? That we have to understand. So that out of thousands people, one will endeavor to know that, and out of those 1,000, one will understand who Krishna is actually. Krishna is saying that Siddhanam Kaschin Mam Veti Tattvataha. Among all those Siddhanam, among all those people, only one will understand. You see, very difficult. Okay. Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlava. Bahunam Janmanam Ante, after taking many birth. Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate. After taking many birth, one Jnani will come to this conclusion. So, what conclusion? Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlava. Vasudeva, Krishna is the everything. Okay, he is the all in all. He is that Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is Samahatma Sudurlava. That Mahatma is very durlabh, means very rare. This is called Mahatma. Mahatma means who? It's not like some political leader is Mahatma, somebody did something, so he is also Mahatma. No, Mahatma is definition is given in Bhagavad Gita by Krishna himself. That who is Mahatma? Mahatma is that who knows Vasudeva Sarvamiti. That Krishna, Vasudeva is everything. Vasudeva is the Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He knows Krishna as Tattva. From the Tattva point of view, he understands Krishna. That is Mahatma. And that is kind of Mahatma is very rare. Sudurlabha, very, very rare. And why is it rare? Because you see, Bahunam Janmanam Ante, after many, many birth, a Jnani will come to this conclusion. So it is so rare. Okay, so understanding Krishna, that he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is Bhagavan, and nobody else is Bhagavan, only Krishna is Bhagavan. In order to understand this thing, one may take many, many birth, or among thousand people, one will understand this. Krishna himself said that it is not that easy. That's why when people say, no, he is also Bhagavan, that is also Bhagavan, no wonder. Why? Because Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita that normally people will not understand. General people will not understand. So this is the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, that he has given this knowledge to us, because this knowledge is very rare. Krishna himself saying, but by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we are receiving this knowledge. Right? So if we practice, we will realize, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and Gurudev, we will realize that knowledge also. Okay, the yogis and jnanis, that is, the mystic yogis and the impersonalists, can understand the absolute truth as impersonal or localized, but although such realized souls are above ordinary human beings, they cannot understand how the supreme absolute truth can be a person. So what is this? Tattvata means, see, Brahman, Paramatma and Bhagavan, 3 levels. Brahman means, these yogis, they will understand that, okay, there is light beyond this material world. There is light, Brahman, effulgence. Okay, so that is the final goal, to go and merge into that effulgence, that light. That's their final goal. So that is the level 1. Second level, people understand that this Jnani is that Paramatma feature of Krishna. Krishna in the form of Paramatma stays in everyone's heart. So they realize that Paramatma within their heart and they understand it. Okay, so that is the second level. But Krishna is there as effulgence and in the heart of everyone as Paramatma. And third level is that Krishna is actually a personality. He is a personality. He is there. He eats. He plays. He has a place called Goloka Vrindavan. He has his cows. He has his likes, dislikes, everything. He is also a person. That they are not able to understand. That is supreme truth. How supreme truth can be a person. That dualities which are there in the supreme truth, that they are not able to digest. Advaitam Achyutam Anadi Ananta Rupam Adyam Purana Purusham Nava Yauvanam Cha. So you are Adyam Purana Purusham. That means you are Adi Purush, Govindam Adi Purusham Tam Ham Bhajami. So you are the first person, but still, so first person means you should be the oldest one. You should have big beard and all. No, Navyavanam Cha. You are always ever youthful, 16-year-old boy. So how it is possible? Right? That you are also first person and you are also very youngest person. How it is possible? So that they will not understand. That no, it is not possible. So that's why for understanding this, you need a special mercy. Right? That how both the qualities is there in one person. Right? And Krishna is everywhere. Right? He is Sarvavyapi, everywhere. So a person who is everywhere, how he can be at one place? So person means he has a body. Right? So that body, if he is a body, then how is that everywhere? So that kind of dualities they are not able to understand. So Krishna is there everywhere. but he is also personality. Then some people understand, oh, how Krishna and his body are different. No. Govindam Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. So he is Satchidananda Vigraha. Right? So his Vigraha, his body is a transcendental body. It's not like material body like me. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. No. Krishna's body is made of Sat, Chita, Ananda. So these kind of facts, tattvas, they are not able to understand. Okay, therefore it is said that out of many siddhas, the souls who have already realized the absolute truth, one may understand Krishna, who exactly resembles a human being, Narakriti. So the Supreme Personality of Godhead exactly resembles like a simple human man, human. So they are Narakriti, like a human, resembling human. So then, oh, this is just a boy, just a normal boy, got some extra power, that's it. That's what some people understand. Because it is said that out of many siddhas, the souls who have already realized the absolute truth, one may understand Krishna. Out of many siddhas means who have already realized the absolute truth to some extent. Out of those 1,000 people, one will understand Krishna actually. So forget about the general people, because they have not come to the level of absolute truth also. Right? So when they come to absolute truth, out of those 1,000 people, one will understand Krishna, Narakriti, who exactly resembles a human being. This human form was explained by Krishna himself after he manifested the Virat Rupa. So in Virat Rupa, he explained about his human form also. Virat Rupa is not the original form of the Lord. You have to understand, Prabhupada is saying, Virat Rupa is not the original form. Virat Rupa is not the original form of the Lord. The Lord's original form is Dvibhuj Shyama Sundar Muralidhara. This is the original form of absolute truth. Krishna, the God, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The original form of God is this Dvibhuj Shyama Sundar Muralidhara. Venum Kunantam Arvind Dalaya Daksham Barahavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobam Govindam Adi Purusham Tamham Bhajami. Okay, the Lord's Muralidhar, the Lord with the two hands playing a flute. Yam Shyama Sundaram Achinta Guna Swarupam Govindam Adi Purusham Tam. So that Shyama Sundar form, Shyamam Tribhanga Lalitam Niyata Prakasham, that Shyama Sundar form is the original form of God. Okay, playing the flute. Venum. The Lord's forms are proof of his inconceivable qualities. Although the Lord maintains innumerable universes within the period of his breath. So when Krishna exhales, so many universes, innumerable universes comes out. Okay, and when he inhales, all the universes are gone. So within that one breath time, everything is happening. You see, that is the glories. Okay, so although the Lord maintains innumerable universes within the period of his breath, he is dressed with a form exactly like that of a human being. Now you see, the same God, when he exhales, universes comes out, inhales, all is gone inside. That same comes like as a human form, simple human being. Okay, that does not mean, however, that he is a human being. So he is so powerful, and when he presents in front of us as playing flute, we should not consider him just a simple normal human being. This is his original form. But so this Shyama Sundar Muralidhara, Venudhar, this is the original form. And from this original form, other forms came like Garbhodakshai Vishnu, Mahavishnu, which are exhaling the universes and all. They are all coming from this original form, Shyama Sundar Venudhar Muralidhar Gopal form. Okay. So that is the original form Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So this is his original form. But because he looks like a human being, those with a poor fund of knowledge, because he is looking like human being, so this people who don't have much knowledge, they consider him an ordinary man. The Lord says, now that's also Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, that avajananti mam mudha. This foolish people will not understand. Avajananti mam mudha. Foolish people will not understand me. Okay, he said who will understand, and he also said who will not understand. Avajananti mam mudha manushim tanum ashritam param bhavam ajanantam mama bhut maheshwaram. Fools deride me when I descend in the human form. Foolish people, they deride Krishna when he comes as a human form, though two-handed form. They do not know my transcendental nature. They don't understand my divya form, that I'm looking like a human, but I'm transcendental. That they don't understand. And my supreme dominion over all that be. Ajananto mama bhuta maheshwaram. All whatever is there, everything is under my control, my supreme dominion over all that be. They don't understand. By the Lord's param bhavam or transcendental nature, he is because Krishna is transcendental, so by his transcendental nature, he is the all-pervading Paramatma. Okay? Living in the core of the hearts of all living entities. How he is living in all the living entities' heart? By his transcendental nature. Okay. Yet he looks like a human being. So he is living in the heart of everyone, but still he is present, and he is in his original form, he is present and looks like a human being. Okay. Mayavad philosophy says, so now what is Mayavadi? Prabhupada is saying, Mayavad philosophy says that the Lord is originally impersonal but assumes a human form and many other forms when he descends. So this is Mayavad. Mayavad means they say that this Krishna form is actually Maya. Actually, absolute truth has no form. But when there is a need, that no form takes a form. Okay, and presents. Okay, so that means they say that the form which you say, Krishna form or Balaram form or Narsingha form, this is all Maya. This is not permanent. This is not original. Original is formless. That's what they say. So the form they say as Maya. That's why they are called Mayavadi. Okay. So if absolute is not having form, then how can form exist? Because the Supreme, if Supreme does not have something, then the subordinate, how they will have that? So you are saying that absolute, the Supreme Truth don't have form, but the subordinate, they have form. I have form, na? You see, we have form. We see many forms around us. So if Supreme does not have form, then how come the subordinate has form? That means if Supreme does not have something and subordinate has something, that means it is somewhere other, the subordinate is greater than the Supreme. So then it's not correct, right? So whatever subordinate has, Supreme must have that. Right? You know that set theory, right? In the mathematics they used to teach set theory, right? The bigger set, so whatever this has, the subset will definitely have everything. Sorry, if a subset is having something, superset definitely will have everything, whatever subset has, right? Some extra also it will have. So that's what the Mayavad philosophy is not correct. It's not right. Okay. So the actual philosophy is what? Actual knowledge is what? That Krishna is having form, is having body, Satchidananda body, and his body is having the effulgence, because Divya body, transcendental body, so that body is having effulgence. That effulgence is called Brahman, and by his transcendental nature he expands himself as Paramatma and stays in everyone's heart, so that is Paramatma. So this is his glories, this is his transcendental nature, that he originally he is at two-handed form in Golok Vrindavan as Shyamasundar, and his effulgence is Brahman, and by his transcendental nature he expands and he presents everywhere in the form of Paramatma. So this is the correct knowledge. Okay. So that's how we have to understand that how Mayavad philosophy is wrong and what is the right philosophy. Actually, so that was the job done by Madhvacharya and Sri Ramanujacharya, okay, to defeat this Mayavadi. Okay, Mayavada philosophy was defeated by Sri Ramanujacharya and Sri Madhvacharya. Ramanujacharya was there in Kanchipuram and Sri Rangam. Madhvacharya was there in Udupi. They are so strong, right, that they defeated big scholars of Mayavad philosophy. Okay, and they established this form, this bhakti. Okay. Actually, however, because Mayavad says that you are worshipping Narayan, Krishna, Ram, it is all Maya. What is this? How you can believe that it is all Maya, right? So that is why it is wrong. So actually, however, he is, the Supreme Absolute Truth is originally like a human being, and the impersonal Brahman consists of the rays of his body. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanta koti. Everything has got a proof from Shastra. That is a shloka. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanta koti. This Brahman effulgence is coming from his body. That's it. So when you see too much light somewhere, then eyes become like, blind. Too much light is on your eyes. So, but if you go inside, then you will find the source of light. That's why the source of light is Krishna's transcendental body, Satchidananda Vigraha. And from that body is coming this Brahman effulgence. Too much light. So this yogis, they reach in that light and they understand, oh, too much, and they can't figure out from where the light is coming. And wherever they try, they see only light. So they think the Supreme is light only. This Prakash, this Brahman Prakash is the Supreme Absolute Truth. Because they are not able to reach the source. But a Bhakta directly reaches the source. Okay. So he reaches the source. So he understands that Krishna is there. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna is the Absolute Truth. And the Brahman effulgence is coming from him. He understands that. Right? Okay. So, Narakriti word is coming here. Narakriti means his Swarupa is that of a human, or he is a human species. Since the word Akriti can mean Swarupa or Akriti. So, he is having form. The human form is not a secondary feature of Paramatma, but his Swarupa. So, originally he looks like human only. Okay. So, Paramatma is not original. Paramatma is secondary. But originally he is like that human form only, Shyam Sundar form only. Okay. यूयम निर्लोके बत भूरि भागा लोकम पुनाना मुनयो भी यन्ति येषाम गृहान अवसतीति साक्षात गूढ़म परम ब्रह्म मनुष्यलिंगम. गूढ़म परम ब्रह्म मनुष्यलिंगम. This Manushya form, Supreme Absolute Truth, has been a form like human. This is very secret. You Pandavas are most fortunate. In Srimad Bhagavatam 7th canto, Shukdev Goswami told, you Pandavas are most fortunate in this world. Sages who purify the planets come and visit your houses, because see, the great sages are coming to your house. You Pandavas are very fortunate, and many the people are coming. Naradji explained this to Yudhishthira Maharaj, that why you are so fortunate? Because the Supreme Person. Why you are fortunate? Because many sages are coming to your home. Why they are coming? Because the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Supreme Brahman, personally reside your house in a human form. Just original form, he is staying in your house. So you Pandavas are very fortunate. Naradji explained this to Yudhishthira Maharaj. Shukdev Goswami told Parikshit. Okay. So that was the explanation given by Prabhupada here. Okay. Now 22nd shloka we shall do tomorrow. Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Granthrash Bhagavatam ki jai. Anant Koti Vaishnava Vrinde ki jai.